Hey, everybody. Excited that you're here and are able to join us today. And we are going to be talking with Venus Monique. And Venus is an award winning actress, speaker, producer, and the founder of Personal Powerhouse, a company that provides a community for Christian women in film to build their careers with integrity. Now, you might recognize and know Venus as one of the lead detectives in the hit faith based crime drama series Vindication. Hi, Venus, and thank you for joining me today.
Absolutely. Hi, Janet. I'm so glad
Uh,
to be here.
oh, yes, good to see you again.
Me too.
And I tell you what, God is growing your career.
Oh, he is.
Yes, absolutely. And if tell us about your production company.
Yeah. So that is something that came about the last couple of years, actually. It's Sharon Lanier, Stephanie Half, and myself. We met through my business, Personal Powerhouse, and Stephanie Half had a story happen to her and in her life, and she had
Wow.
also felt the bug of wanting to produce and asked any of us if we were feeling that bug, and we were. And so we started meeting, and now this summer we're going to be filming our first film or shooting our first film in Pennsylvania. So
Wow. And the film is called, can
it's
you say
called Daisy. It's
Day?
I can't even tell you, Janet. It is a beautiful story. It is based on a true story that happened and how God showed up in just a very sticky situation. And
Mm.
the when the daisy comes into the film, it's just like, oh my gosh, Lord, that's so beautiful.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It already just sounds amazing and touching. Now, tell us about what's the name of your company?
Yeah. So it's called Russo Productions. And Russo, we looked it up. It means to proclaim the gospel with boldness. And so we thought that is very fitting, and that is what we want to do.
And your logo is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. We felt like that light behind it was just Jesus shining through this.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. All right. Well, I know you've been so busy doing all kinds of other things. Eh, Tell us what else maybe God has have you doing.
Yeah, part of it is my company, Personal Powerhouse. So that is,
Mhm.
like you mentioned at the top, it's a community for Christian women in film, and specifically, we've got a lot of actresses in there. It's a carefully vetted group, so everyone truly is a beautiful human. They're all Christians,
Uh,
and I coordinate guest speakers and bring them in, and we
mhm.
all coordinate going to film festivals together. And we do a lot. We share a lot. We promote each other's stuff. We encourage each other and help and send auditions
Mhm.
back and forth. And so that keeps me really busy, or productive, I guess you could say. And then just a lot of other life things as well, and acting work. And so it's a lot of fun.
That's great. That's great. I tell you, bless you in what you're doing with Personal Powerhouse. I mean, young lives that you are encouraging and helping along the way
Mhm.
in this business because it's tough.
Yeah, and you know what? It's interesting because I started out by helping young women that were actresses, and it is just blown up. It's just grown so much
Mm.
into. It's now just over 18 and up. If you are an
That's
actress and you're a Christian, you are
wonderful.
welcome to join our group. And
Oh,
I didn't realize how many women were also wanting and needing community, and there's a lot of us, so it's really cool to
exactly.
see.
Yes, yes. Older women as well, you know.
Hmm.
It gets harder as you get older in
Right, and
this
that's what some of
industry.
the women have said. Yeah, so they've found it very beneficial to be amongst just women, a lot of them their age and also younger. So it's really cool.
Wow, wow. Well, now with your company, um, and I love that name, Caruso
Mm.
Production Company. Oh, it's beautiful. Um, do you have anything, any other plans other than Daisy, or is?
So our main focus right now is Daisy, and being that this is our first film together, we're kind of eyes on that
Right.
mission. But we have talked about potentially just looking at other stories from other folks. And I think we're very much drawn to what God has done in at somebody's life. So true
Mhm.
stories. That doesn't mean that's all we're going to do, but right now we just love that idea of telling the
Mhm.
stories of what God truly did through someone that is alive. So
It is because, true stories, they actually happen.
yeah.
And so that, and to see the miracle that
Mhm.
happens in their life, so you know that, yeah, that actually
Mhm.
happened. So that's wonderful.
Mhm.
Now tell me about your faith. How has faith helped you in with growing this company, getting it put together? Oh my goodness, so many entities to it, I'm sure. And how how your faith played a huge part probably in it getting finally together.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's everything. And what is beautiful about being a Christian and then finding other Christians to work with, whether it's in my own business or Caruso Productions,
Yeah.
there is this sense of peace and trust when you find other Christians who have that same foundation of Jesus and wanting to do life as we're called to live it. And
Yeah.
so it makes it much easier to be on the same page, to stay united in the mission because we all have the same grounding. And so it's
Mm.
our faith is huge. I mean, when we're struggling with something, we take it to prayer. When we're struggling
Yeah.
individually or when we're conflicted about a decision, it all comes down to, Lord, what do you want us to do? Because
Yeah.
ultimately, you called us to this. You're in control. You see the future. You know what's ahead. We
Mhm.
don't. So we
Yeah.
lay everything at your feet. And we trust that you're going to give us the answer and lead us in the right direction that you would have us go. So our faith is everything.
Exactly. Yes. And prayer too. Prayer is so powerful, and
Mhm.
prayer and faith. Those
Yes.
are two things that go hand in hand.
Mhm.
And all. So now I have here in your bio that you've earned numerous awards for your deep emotional range and sincere ability to bring characters to life. And so I've seen some of the posts about that, bringing characters to life, and there is a way that to do that for actors and actresses. So
Mhm.
tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, I'm grateful for those awards when they come in. And a lot of times you find out you're nominated and you're like, oh my gosh, thank you. I don't know who nominated me, but I so appreciate you. Yeah, it's really great to know when you invest your finances into acting coaching or whatever it is you're doing, that there's a return on that investment and it's shown
Right.
through awards. And so I did many years of classes when I lived in Austin, which I'm still outside of Austin right now, but not in the heart of it. And so
Mhm.
I did classes for years and very committed to going every single week
Yeah.
and doing the work and showing up and doing what I'm told to
Mm.
do. And it's just paid off. And
Mm.
it's just so rewarding to know, like, oh, okay, chose the right stuff. It seems to be effective if there are awards coming out of it. Um,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
route that I chose to go, because there are a lot of acting techniques out there that you can choose to do to get into character. But I really felt like God led me to her because she was just put in my path, Carol.
Mhm.
What she teaches is mentally healthy. And to me, that was the biggest thing because a lot of techniques want you to pull from your own history and your own
Mhm.
pain, your own experience. And
Mhm.
I never felt like that was a healthy thing to do, to go back to things that hurt you and replay them. And then,
Mm.
and so it's just what she taught was so effective for me. And I loved it. So yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah, and now you get to share that with Personal Powerhouse.
Mhm. Yes, yes, yes. I'm bringing in my acting coach, and she's
Yeah.
so amazing. I usually ask the guest speakers to come in for an hour, even though our meetings are an hour and a half. And my acting coach just wanted the entire hour and a half to teach the girls, to do a little workshop for them. And I'm like, absolutely, because I know what you're going to teach is going to help them so much. So I'm excited for her to
Yeah.
on this.
That's awesome. That's
Mhm.
awesome. Well, Venus, thank you so much for sharing all of that, and how God has is continuing to grow you and I'm sure your company and your career. Thank you very much. I want to put up some information. Now, you can connect with Venus in various places, and all of these links will be in the comment section for your easy access. But she has an IMDb page, uh, Facebook, of course, Venus Monique,
Mhm.
and you can certainly connect or contact her through her Gmail, Talk to Venus. She has a YouTube, and her acting reel is amazing. Uh, and then, of course, her Personal Powerhouse website. And Jean Wenger is her agent. Uh, and the beautiful and wonderful Jean, and at Treasure Coast Talent. So you can certainly connect there as well. Thank you again, Venus, and may God continue to bless and grow you and your company and all
Oh,
that you're doing.
thank you so much, Janet. I appreciate
It's
you.
for His glory.
Mhm.
And thank you all for watching. And I would also like to give a shout out to Abundant TV Network, just a great network for you and your family. Have faith and look up, friends, where our help comes from. Bye. God bless.